Nei mai hara mai whānau. Thank you for joining us here on RG Coffee Flows number 5 today. And with me today, I've got the bro Hoodlym NZ. Kia ora, brother. How's it going?
Kia ora, brother Rini. It's going good. How are you, brother? How are you?
Yeah, I'm awesome, man. Hey, what are we drinking today? Couple-wise.
I have a Makona flat white.
Oh, that sounds pretty flesh, brother. Makona, eh? Only the best. Hey, I've already had 2 coffees this morning, so I ended up making me a Milo just to, tone it
Okay.
down a bit. But hey, man, I just want to say, ngā mihi kia koe. Thank you very much for joining us this morning here
Kia ora,
on the
brother.
Coffee Flows. Yeah, so we're going to kick straight into the interview because I'm excited to hear your new waiata that just come out.
Yeah.
So,
Me too.
so I can't wait.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, awesome. But first of all, do you want to tell the people who you are and where you're from?
So the name is Hoodlym NZ. I'm from Te Whakatohia, Ōpape Marae, and I'm a hip hop artist.
Yeah, mean, Ōpape Marae. So we must be
Yeah,
whānau like cousins or something.
I think so.
Yeah, mean. Hey, what inspired you to get into the rap scene or music?
What inspired me? So there was a lot of things that inspired me at the time. Like I was dealing with a lot of youth justice stuff, and I was actually a graffiti artist before I decided to rap, and got caught up with a lot of things like court systems and ended up on a bracelet and stuff at a young age from the graffiti, which ultimately put me into a youth group that was hip hop focused. And at the time, I was still focused on graffiti, but when I'd go to the youth group, would have a whole bunch of youth just sitting there and they're just spinning freestyles. And I was always quite inspired by that when I first began, was them just being able to sit there and freestyle off the top of their head. And that's really what made me get into it, was just seeing my peers. I had to go through a big journey, but yeah, seeing my peers just positively spitting raps and keeping out of trouble, that's really what inspired me to pick up my pen and start writing and recording music.
Wow, that's awesome, brother. And so, who do you look up to in terms of
Ah,
inspiration? Who inspires you?
well, first and foremost, during my life, brother, I'll say you've inspired me in some ways, to positively, change my ways and be a better person for my family and stuff like that. So um, there's a lot of other non-musical influences inside where I'm sitting, and you're definitely one of them. I'll say um, one that's recently like popping off right now is Team Dog, Mob Music. He's just, he really encourages me and really lets me know, like, hey, you've got something. So that's really something that I look up to as well. Is just someone with a following like that actually coming down to my level and just saying, hey, brother, you know carry on, kind of thing. So, and also like just the mainstream people like Eminem, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, all those 90s West Coast rappers, the Nate Dogs, the Snoop Dogs. They've all inspired me in some sort of way to just be creative and not imitate their music, but find my style within their genre. And I feel like they've actually played a big part in the type of music that I make. So yeah, I can't really think of much more off the top of the head, but yeah.
Oh, awesome. Hey, I just want to say that I'm deeply humbled, bro, and I didn't know that I was one of the inspirations. So I'm like,
Yeah, hard,
holy.
brother.
But I'll pop my head now because it's getting a bit big. But yes, definitely Team Dog. He's one of the
Yeah.
up and coming in Aotearoa, and
Yeah.
I am following him at the moment. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's really awesome to see our Maori brothers rising up
Yes,
and
brother.
believing in themselves to
Yeah.
want to do better in their lives and make a change. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. Hey,
Yeah.
So let's get into the creative process.
Yep.
So how do you come up with your songs?
Hmm. So the first thing that that will happen is I'll just have an idea. I could be watching a movie, or I could just be driving around Hamilton, and something will just pop in my head, like, there's a song there about this thing. So the first thing is I have the idea, just have that thought in my head, like I'm gonna write a song, and then I'll find a beat. So I'll scour YouTube to find a beat that I'm allowed to use for profit. I'll spend hours just trying to find that right beat, listening to the same beats over and over again. And once I find the beat, then I'll work on a hook. Well, I'll try to work on a hook. It doesn't always plan out the way that I want it to, because a lot of the times I'll try write a hook, and then I write a 16 bar verse, and then I go try write the hook again, and I write another 16 bar verse. But then I've got two verses there, so then all I have to do after that is find the hook. So I don't really have a structure. I just, once I have the idea, I just gotta go with it. Try find the mood of the beat, and then I just try write. Once it's written down, I just plug my mic in, get my headphones sorted, record myself. I'll probably do like maybe 10 takes, and then I'll start mixing it down. Once I've got the perfect take, like the best take that I can do, it take me a few hours, like, just to really get the right take, and then I'll start mixing it down. And then I don't really do too much with the master. I think I just pick the lows and the mids up a little bit on the entire track, so that it's a bit more bassy in the headphones and the speakers and stuff. And then I just pick the mids up a little bit, just to get the clarity in the voice on the entire song. And then I'll just export it. And then if I like it, if I'm really feeling it, I'll put it in a folder, and then I'll name the folder, and that will be what my album or my mixtape is going to be called, from that one song. And then I'll start working from there.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome, bro. And listening to your tracks through headphones, because I don't own studio monitors, but
Mm.
listening to your music through headphones, it sounds really professional. Must I
Thank you,
say?
bro. Thank you.
It sounds really good, and clarity is the word. Like
Mm.
everything's like nice and clear. What software do you use to record?
Uh, I just use Fruity Loops Demo 12. Oh, no, no, sorry, Fruity Loops Demo 20 now. It's at number 20. So I just use that. It's a good free software. It's good free software. It has good presets and good plugins. It has good effects for your voice. You can also make beats on it, which is something that I do try and do sometimes. But you know, to me, it's the most well, it's the easiest software to use, because it's just straightforward. Everything's right in front of you, and for me, it has the best production. I would I would compare it to Pro Tools, but Pro Tools is obviously the best. But for low budget studios, Fruity Loops Demo is just 100% perfect to get you going. I mean, I've been using the Fruity Loops Demo for good 12, 13 years now,
Wow.
and it's never done me wrong. So yeah,
So you could probably navigate it with your eyes closed now, eh? Know where
yeah,
everything
most
is.
likely, yeah, yeah. Everything, I know where everything is and what it does. So
Hey, hey, that's awesome, bro. Um, what what do you what are your plans for the future?
um, I want to record my first studio album at a new location that's still being built. Um, and I want my first studio album to just purely come from that place. So I'd like my studio album beats to be from this place, and I would like my recordings and masters to be from this place. It's not being built yet, so I can't say too much, but it's in the process, and it's gonna be a cornerstone for New Zealand hip hop. I can say that much.
Wow.
It's going to be one of the best studios that you could possibly visit.
Wow.
I believe that. And so, yeah, so first would be studio album. Well, not first, just off the top of my head, studio album recorded at this place,
Mm.
fully 100% done by this place. And then this year, I'd like to start gigging again. I want to start opening for people, and then maybe by either the end of this year or the start of next year, I want to be able to put on my own show where I'm the headline and I'm the organizer. I'm sorting out security, all of that stuff, so that when it actually comes time to making money for this music, I'm gonna be the one that's done all this mahi. Obviously, there will be people that are getting paid to perform and stuff like that, but I want to be that the businessman at the end of the night that's really just kind of counting his money and paying people for their services and stuff like that. So that's a big goal for me. I also want to get some collaborations, some big artists. I've already put one out there, and it hasn't been confirmed 100%, but it's definitely planted a seed in this artist's mind and in his heart that I'm gunning to come and get that collab with him. That's Tim Dog. I'm talking about more music, so
That's awesome.
I'm definitely trying to get, um, break through into that recognizable name. I want Hoodlym NZ to be on everybody's track. I want everybody to be on my tracks. I want to be pushing it out there to every single part of New Zealand that is. It's gonna take a lot of work, but yeah, I'd say give me from now and 5 years, in 5 years' time, I'd say I could probably look back and say I've achieved that plus more.
Wow.
Definitely, 100%. Yeah,
Wow, that's so awesome, brother. It's so awesome to be able to share your dreams, share your ideas, and then share what you want to see for the future and what your expectations are. And because all of this, what you're saying is inspiring for others, myself included.
I
You know,
hope so.
there'll be someone watching this right now saying, man, if he's speaking this and if he believes in himself that much and that hard, watch the space. Hoodlum NZ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hard out.
so no, I'm proud of you, bro. Mean, that's awesome.
Thank you, brother.
Um, we're about to close it up soon,
Yeah, yeah.
but do you have a positive message for our viewers?
I, Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you're an artist out there, you don't even have to be an artist. Whatever you're doing with yourself, just give your 100% effort, work hard, make connections, and just be a good person and just watch your life flourish. I'm a testament to that. I've seen my life flourish just by focusing, staying level headed, and just putting your head down and working hard. So whatever you're doing, just go hard. If it's music, never give up, because you don't get anywhere giving up in this music game. And yeah, just in life, just don't give up. Just carry on, keep going, and at the end of all that pain, at the end of that rain that you're walking through, there's gonna be sunshine and gifts. So glory for real.
Uh, Tau
Yeah,
toko
that's
toko
me.
rero, brother. Mean.
Sure, brother.
So how can our viewers follow you?
So the main pages that I'm using at the moment this year is just my Facebook artist page, which is just Hoodlym NZ, Hoodlym with a Y. I'll put it in the comments anyway. And then the other page is my YouTube channel, which is just the same. But
Awesome.
every other platform I'm on, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, Audio Mac, or just everything. Deezer, I'm on everything, but just the ones I'm working on this year is Facebook and YouTube. So yeah,
Awesome.
subscribe and follow.
Cool. Yep. And we'll get those links to you, whānau.
Yep. So
Um, yeah. Well, here it is, the moment that I've been personally waiting for. The song, the Waiata. So, do you just want to quickly give a shout out to those who worked on your video?
yeah. So shout out Blue Dime Visuals. Uh, his name is Dimesky on Facebook. He's the actual person who filmed it, so shout out to him. Also, AJ Stanley Williams. He's a local beat maker who just stepped in last minute and filmed some stuff for us, which was great. Shout out DJ Wuji. Shout out Akino Music. And yeah, this video clip was inspired by myself, just really testing my ability in rap. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Cool. Oh well, do you have it, Whānau? Introduce your song, brother.
The song is Hoodlym NZ Blacklist, beat by Dexter.
All right. Stay tuned. Stay safe.
Check.
Ka kite. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. Check.
I mean, yeah, like, I took a break from really releasing music publicly in 2020, and then, I mean, I look at the game now and I just have to let them all know, like, who the GOAT really is, like, I'm just being real, like, for real. You better put me on that blacklist, I'm coming for your rap list. You best put me on that blacklist, I'm telling you the rap list. You better put me on that blacklist, I'm coming for your rap list. You best put me on that blacklist, I'm telling you the rap list. I'm that dope smoker, the rhyme been flower, style so impeccable, I'm pucks with the culture. Wild style rapper, when I spit, I'm a vulture. This on anybody, no warning, I'ma show up. Car full of homies and we rolling with the baker. Got the pin ready for the toss, earthquaker. Speeding like bionics to the field where the snakes are. Cutting every head off with a blade from the equator. Obsidian rock, up the nose, we gon' stay up. Got a darker past than Satan, I'm being straight up. Guns tote from the 35, that's a layup. Most dangerous road right now, that's a bay run. Up and down the coast, get the stash for the payload. 40 days and nights on the grind, no fake notes. Working 9 to 5 and still survive off of Wayne's quote. Shoveling the dirt, no time for no days. You better put me on that blacklist, I'm coming for your rap list. You best put me on that blacklist, I'm telling you the rap list. You better put me on that blacklist, I'm coming for your rap list. You best put me on that blacklist, I'm telling you the rap list. I'm back like a spineless, most rappers spineless. I spit flows timeless, always been the flyest. Rap so devoted, I'm known to go the highest. Put them on my level when I show them I'm the highness. Keep your street code, boy, I'm riding for the hybrids. I outrun them all, I ain't paying for no mileage. They spitting that hunger, boy, I call that silage. Landmine on the float, legend like scribers. No, they can't describe it, how'd I go find this? Rocking through the mortal with the OGs wildin'. Straight from the 7 like 2 plus 5 of them. I got that Tupac shine on them, philosophical. We riding into the game call. Switch the endo for the out if they ain't known. Turn a Z to a G on the E, ready, go. Turn a Z to a G on the E, ready, you go. You better put me on that blacklist, I'm coming for your rap list. You best put me on that blacklist, I'm telling you the rap list. You better put me on that blacklist, I'm coming for your rap list. You best put me on that blacklist, I'm telling you the rap list.
Dexter.